What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, aka the next Hokage, aka call me Sasuke because I'm late, but we're here now, so let's talk about this update. So first and foremost, you can finally level all the way up to 85. We're no longer capped at 80, but for me, I'm pretty much capped at 80 because I'm having a hard time getting to level 81, which is very important right now because for whatever reason, the team instance, the brand new team instance is level 81 and not 80. I have no idea why they did that. I think all the other ones were like, 50, 60, 70, but this one, 81. 81. No idea why. But as soon as I can get to 81, I will definitely bring you a video of that. And the thing that they added also to help you get to level 81 is chapter 9. So as you can see, chapter 9, I've done a couple of them here. They're actually pretty hard. They're pretty legit. My normal main team, I can't beat the boss on Fierce Fighting Kakashi. So I'm gonna have to bring, maybe some interrupts or some heals or something like that to defeat it. But that's pretty cool that normally my main team can kind of sweep through all of these story missions with zero problems at all. So it's kind of refreshing to see something to kind of challenge you a little bit there. And then once you defeat all of the chapter 9 missions, you'll get yourself a free pain as well as 100 coupons. This is something that we've known for a few months now, that the game will continually start throwing pains at you left, right, and center. So definitely be aware that pains will become easier and easier and easier as we go from update to update. Now we also have elite instances were updated as well. I've been able to beat a few of these. This one's actually pretty legit. But once you beat these, you also get Tsunade, which is a weird pick since all of us have Tsunade because she was free, and they only give you like 30 Tsunade fragments. So if you haven't been sweeping for her, this is not going to be enough to get her up to 4 stars. But if you have, congratulations, this will kind of help speed you along a little bit. But still kind of an odd pick to put Tsunade there, but that is that. And then of course you can start sweeping for Ningendo as well. So once again, the pains are becoming easier and easier to get. And that is also evident in the events as well, which we'll talk about here shortly. Now, before we go down the line here, let's go to our little shop here. Now, according to the forums, and it's kind of hard to get a straight answer on this, but this is what I think to be true. The shop updates are over for now. Like they are the shop updates that they were talking about, like, hey, we're gonna update the shop in 2 weeks. Those updates are complete, it's over. Because the way that they made it sound on the forums, they made it sound as if the next shop update, wait, hold on, let me back that up. When I read the post from the moderator, they said, we never said that we would update all of the shops. We said that there will be a shop update, and the shop update is complete, right? So the group shop was updated and the arena shop was updated, and they were very clear when they said, we did not say that we would update all of the shops. So that would mean rank shop and survival shop. So what does that mean? That basically means that, we all expected Sasori and Conan to be in the rank shop and the survival shop. I don't think that's going to happen for a while. I don't know how long, but it does not seem that the next Thursday, those will be in the rank shop and survival shop. It looks like it's going to be a little while, which makes a little bit of sense because Conan was just a time-limited ninja a patch or two ago. So it kind of makes sense. But it's still very cryptic, it's very vague, but that's the best information that I have based off of what I've read on the forums, that the shop updates are done for the time being, and this is what we have, just the group shop update and the arena shop update. So if you were expecting Conan and Sasori to be in here, I do think they will eventually get in here as well, because they're the only Akatsuki members not in the shops, but it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's not gonna be next Thursday, it seems. So that is that. Now, moving on. Anko has this is a new permanent event here now, where you can actually do tests here. The tests are actually pretty interesting. They range from anime knowledge as well as game knowledge as well, but the translations are a little rough, so hopefully they kind of clean this up. But this will give you some barbecue as well as experience points and coins and whatnot. So, we'll take it. I prefer it way more than like doing puzzles and whatnot. So if we see things like this and no more puzzles, I am a happy camper. I don't know if I made a video about this since it's changed, but Hanzo is the strong approach event for this entire month. It seems as if every single month they will change the strong approach. So next month we might get Hidan attacks or we might get another strong approach, but they said that every month they're going to change it and it'll stay whatever that is for the entire month. So we do have Hanzo attacks for the entire month. And I'm going to, oh, look at that. I can do normal or difficult, just like Hidan attacks. Well, I'll probably do difficult here because there is a lot less RNG in Hanzo attacks than Hidan attacks. Like even if you had you had the perfect team, even if everything was going fine, you could really get screwed over with the RNG on Hidan attacks on difficult. So a lot of people kind of avoided it. I avoided it. I just did normal. But here, I'm probably just gonna do difficult just to get a couple extra advanced cloths. Just because I think you get 2 extra or 1 extra. Don't quote me on that. But you get, a very small amount of extra cloth when you do it on difficult. So depending on what that looks like, I'll probably do it. But Hanzo attacks is, like I said, a lot less reliant on RNG. It's pretty straightforward once you get your interrupts down and you know what your team, you know what you're looking for. I have plenty of videos on Hanzo attacks, so definitely take a look at those if you want. So that is that. So we covered the update for 85. We covered the shop update. We covered the quizzes. We covered the new strong approach. Now it's time to cover the events. Now, like I said before, I want to be very transparent on how much money I spend in this game. So every time I top up in a video like this, I will tell you what I topped up on. I'm not scared. I know a lot of people out there try to hide the dollar amount that they spend in this game. I'm not scared. I'll do it. So what did I, well, actually, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it at the same time. So what I did is I topped up $69.99, and it was a very particular dollar amount for a reason. So last month I didn't really top up. I think I did 20 bucks last month just to get my Aruka, because I knew I wanted to buy Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2. So I didn't want to go too crazy. Budgets are very important. So I went pretty light last month because I knew I wanted to buy Dragon Ball Z. This month I don't see any games out that I'm gonna buy. Like, I looked at the November release list and I didn't see any game that would be worth my time buying full price. So what that means is that clears up my gaming budget. So I spent $69.99. Like I said, a very particular amount in here in Naruto Online. So what did I do? So I spent it all on dice. Every single dollar that every single ingot that I had, every single coupon that I had, I put it in the lucky board. Now, the lucky board is my favorite event in the game so far, and this one is the best one because you can quintuple dip. Quintuple dip. You've heard of double dip. You've heard of single dip. That's the normal one. You've heard of double dip. You've heard of triple dip. Probably have never heard of quadra dip. But in this event, you can quintuple dip, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So when you roll your dice, you land on one of these, and that's an item. Once you go all around the board, you get a ninja pack. So that's number 2. So that's 2 items. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, you're getting points to redeem for ninjas and whatnot. So that's 3 things. So that's 3 dips so far. Every single ingot that you buy, you also get shurikens as well. So that's 4 dips. That's 4 dips. So what's the 5th dip, FG? And of course you get things right here in this. So the 5th dip is on the lucky board. You can also get refinement materials, and there's a refinement rebate going on as well. So your ingots go so far this week. It's quintuple dipping. So you putting money towards this lucky board will go to your refinements. It'll go to these colorful balloons, and it's just all over the place. So it's a really, really good event. If you've been saving up your ingots or you've been saving up your coupons, this is the event to go ham on. If you want to, totally up to you. So let's talk about what I exchanged my ingots for. So I went with a Jigokudo. Jigokudo is what I went for here. I also went for the rune packs. I'm gonna avoid the meatballs and the revival potions. I started doing animal, and then I went right back to pain because I feel like resurrecting and ranked PvP will always be, or for a long time will be, very, very important. It'll be very, very useful. So I feel like Jigokudo has a much longer shelf life than animal. That's just my opinion. So that's why I put the majority of my fragments towards this pain instead of this one. Now, I really kind of wanted Tin Puppets Chio here because I heard there is a kind of a cheesy way to do strong approach Hanzo with her because you get lots of attacks and lots of chases with her. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to invest money to do that. So whatever. Hopefully someone else to do that and kind of show a video off. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. So that's what I spent my lucky dice points on, was all Jigokudo, rune packs, and then from here on out, everything that I get for, just for free, the 2 free ones that we get per day, probably gonna still go through to Jigokudo just to kind of get them closer to 4 stars as I possibly can. Because like I said, and this is something that I'm gonna touch on just lightly in this video, a lot of people were talking about the Kage treasures when they come out. Everything is gonna be, all of the pains and all the Akatsuki members are gonna be crap because the Kage treasures are just gonna take over everything. And there's a partial truth to that. It's not, there's a little bit more nuance to that, but like I said, I'll talk about that in another video. But a character like this will have a very long shelf life just due to their resurrecting ability. That's just super, super important. And I've been watching my ranked PvP team since I've added him, and I've been able to beat people that I haven't been able to beat before, just simply due to being able to resurrect some of my top ninjas back into the fight, especially late game sometimes. It's just really, really useful. So yeah, that is that. Of course, limited refinement is back. This event has been here in the game 4 times already, I think, so no need to cover that. Colorful balloons is a brand new one that desperately needs some type of batch use option. But you pop balloons with your little ninja stars here. You get these ninja stars by buying and using ingots, or is it just buying them? Each time you spend 10. So every time you spend, you get a shuriken, and then of course, just by doing your daily missions and whatnot, you also get them as well, and you can redeem them for a few different things. Now, I have been going for, and I just got them, I picked up 8 Gates Lee just for collector's purposes. I just got him to 2-star. I just wanted to have him. That's really it. He's not super useful because of his Leaf Hurricane, his mystery ability, cause ninjutsu damage against 3 enemy bodies at random. At random. He can hit clones. You can totally waste this mystery by hitting like a couple of clones, which is really kind of annoying. Also, he really only pairs well with Earthmane due to his passive. The lower your life, the higher the combo rate. So you really want to kind of pair him with someone that gives him a shield so he can kind of live in that low life scenario. So very limited use on 8 gates, the 8 inner gates Lee, which is kind of sad, but I'll definitely make it like an arena video of him later on in the future as well. And then of course I picked up Chowza because yeah, welcome to the team, buddy. I picked him up because someone told me, and this is the great thing about Naruto Online, is that no one really knows everything. There's so many rumors and so many like, oh, I heard if you do this, this happens, or if you pull this, this happens, or I heard this ninja's gonna be valuable one day. Like, there's so many like rumors, and the community is like super important because like other games, you can just go to a wiki, just find everything you need to do. Like if you're playing WoW and you need to find how to do a quest, you can go to a wiki and find it in 2 seconds. In this game, not really, man. You got to rely on YouTubers. You got to go to forums. You got to translate Google pages. Like, it's crazy. So the reason why I wanted to pick up Chowza is because I hear in the future there's a strong approach that he's very powerful in. I don't know any more details other than that. That's all I have. So that's that. And there's 50 coupons, so I'll take it. And I'll use that to buy some more dice as well. So that is that as far as events are concerned. Last thing is well, hold on, let's go back to colorful balloons. Wait, one more thing. So the 2 ninjas, low level refinement runes, only buy it if you need it, if you do. I kind of said, you know what, I'll get coins elsewhere, and I'm not really big on summoning scrolls or seal fragments. I don't really care too much. I have a lot saved up, so they're not going to be a priority for me. I'm more now kind of just collecting ninjas just to make sure I have a really big roster of ninjas so I can bust them out for ninja exam and strong approach and things like that. So that is that. So mystery fruits, I did pick up the gourd here, the planetary devastation, because I hear once again that you cannot get this, you can't get a yellow gourd or a golden gourd in the team instance drops. So this will be an exclusive item to this mystery fruits. So I picked that up. So hopefully you guys have enough coupons to pick this up, or enough combination of coupons and ingots, because I'm never gonna rely on ninja tools dropping. As you can see, I still don't have a cane. As many team instances as I've run, I haven't missed a single day. Every single day I do my team instance daily without fail. I never miss it. I might miss Ninetales, I might even miss Sage, but I never miss team instance, and I still do not have a cane. So I kind of regret not picking it up. I'm not gonna make the same mistake on that gourd. So that's that. So other than that, my friends, I think we covered everything. Have we covered everything? I'm thinking. I think we're done. Anyway, guys, once again, my name is FG3000, aka the next Hokage, and I'm gonna try my best to beat this freaking plot mission. And I'll see you next video. Later.